Well, I got some stripper clips for that 6.5 Swede in the mail today. I got them off eBay. There was like 10 of them for under 10 bucks. So reasonable deal. And they appear to be new or maybe slightly used, but they're the right size. But this brought up something that one of the viewers had sent me a link to a forum where they were discussing the different clips. And now I've finally got this kind of straightened out. Okay, these smooth, because somebody told me they're all interchangeable. Well, obviously they aren't. And there's a reason for these bumps on the side of them. Now these Argentine ones, well, it'd be the Argentine and the Belgian, that 765, they're smooth. 89 to 91, they use a smooth clip, and that actually is held by the bolt release. So it sits in there firmly, and it doesn't need to have those little dots, and she'll load right in there. But that's what the smooth ones are for, which I evidently have a lot of. But then, now these Swedish ones with the two bumps on them, that's, well, okay, there's two different types of two bump ones. There's a 93, 95, and there's a 96. This is a 96. And they're just a little bit bigger. Now the 95 is narrower, like the Argentine, the width of that. That's just a slight difference, but it's what makes the difference. Now the 93, 95, I don't have any of those, but those were like for the Brazilian, in the 7mm, that sort of thing. And it's kind of interesting, it gets complicated because, like, say, if your country has been using one type of clip, when you go to a newer gun, you kind of want to stay the same clip. Even, if it's a newer model gun but the same caliber, it just makes things complicated if you change clips. So some of these things get a little iffy in between. But this is the one for the 96, for the two bump for the Swede. But this is also the one that fits like an Arasaka and some of the Springfields, because it's wider, it fits in that slot. But they pop right in, load right up. Nice to have those. Now, the 3-bump one, that's the one that's for the 98. And like your M48s, that sort of thing. The newer stuff, that's what this is for. And then bumps, they line right up and load right up. But that's the no bumps, the 2 bumps and the 3 bumps. There is a purpose behind them. I'm a little surprised that nobody actually caught that. But the one viewer did, and I'm glad he sent me that link to that web forum where they talked about these, because it makes a difference, and it's good to know, to tell the difference between them. So I was glad to be able to come back to them.